Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Ultra Hardware 36009. This is a 4-inch, what they call a heavy-duty kickdown door holder. This is a 4-inch door holder, and is what they call the bronze finish. I don't know that I would say that this is I would say that this is not US 10 satin bronze, but it is certainly very complementary to a bronze finish or a satin brass finish, and would even complement darker finishes on doors as well. It's a brass item, solid brass. It does have a lacquer on it that you can see. There's a magnet, so we know that it's brass. The spring behind there and the rivet that's in there are steel. That's good. It's the flat spring behind here that allows it to stay in the up position based on that elbow that's here. It certainly does feel secure. There's no question about it. They say heavy duty, and you know, while I would not call this heavy duty in the truest sense of heavy duty, you know, something you'd put on the front door of a airport, heavy duty, but I would call it for the money a very nice item. The tip is replaceable, and that's what I'm typing in here to come up with the part number of the replaceable tip. It's 87005, perhaps. Yeah, 87005 would be a part that you could use. 87007. Yeah, it's 87005. You can buy the replacement tip. 87005 is the Ultra part number. I recommend you buy some. If you're going to buy a couple of these, I'd get a package of tips because they do wear out, especially if you're doing a installation over concrete. Now, they say 4-inch, and that sort of dimension, as measured by people that make door holders, it's usually from about the pin, center line of the pin, sorry, you can't see that, down to the bottom of the tip, generally where it would, you know, work on the floor. And the 4-inch is a very common size. Okay, it's the most common size. There are 5-inch available, but 4-inch is a very common size. And you're going to use this with your standard undercuts. You know, you're not going to be able to get away with a 2-inch undercut having this installed because it's just not long enough. But a standard undercut of anywhere from, you know, 1/2 inch to 1.25 inches, this is going to work out well for you. I like to have the installation such that this tip is flush, making a complete complete contact with the door when it's closed, when it's being held open. But when it's under a little bit of load, because the door will get pushed open, this will get dropped down, and they will have a tendency to do this a little bit because you've got a door closer pulling on the door. Typically is why you're going to hold it open. So I like to install it just so that it's maybe just ever so slightly further down the door, so that when the door the closer wants to fight against this holder, it does make a real nice contact. But you can see with that logic that these tips will get worn, is the bottom line. The pin, the rivet that's in here certainly seems substantial. There's a small amount of play inside of this, but that's certainly not unusual. That flat spring that is behind there, those with excessive use have been known to fail, but you know, nothing is built to last indefinitely. But it's a very positive lock that's on there when it stays in the up position. That's a problem with holders where they don't stay up anymore, they flap down. This one has a very positive solid locking to it. So there you go. Ultra Hardware is a full-line importer of many things door hardware related. Not only common stuff like this, but quite frankly things that you know, are somewhat special to them, like their plunger door holders as well. They're very 36030 is that part number. That's a very popular, common one that you see in retail spaces all the time. If you have any questions on the Ultra Hardware 36009 4-inch kickdown door holder, or any other Ultra Hardware product, please feel free to reach out to us. I should mention it does include the screws that you would need for installing it. Thank you very much.